Hey, Jim Schleckser from Professional Drinking. I'm a certified sommelier, and I want to talk to you today about how do you bring a bottle of wine to a restaurant. Look, a lot of restaurants have great wine lists, and this is not necessary, but occasionally I want to bring a really special bottle, maybe for a special occasion, and I want to celebrate at a restaurant. So how do you do it? Well, the first thing you need to do is make sure that the bottle that you're bringing is not on the wine list of the restaurant that you're going to. If they already have an example of that particular bottle, it's really bad form to bring your own in from the outside. In fact, they might not let you do it. You also need to check the state laws. Not all states will allow you to bring bottles. So what I do in that case is I call the restaurant and ask them if it's okay that I bring a bottle to dinner. Usually they have rules like you can bring 1 or 2 bottles and then you have to buy one off the list, and that's okay, particularly if you have a bigger group. Now realize when you do bring a bottle to a restaurant, they're going to charge you a corking fee. So you're going to present your beautiful Burgundy and hand it over to the sommelier, and they're going to ask you to pay for the glassware and the cork because they normally make profit on a bottle of wine. So when you bring your wine in, they can't make that profit, and they do it by a corkage fee, and that'll range depending on the state and the city from $25 to as much as $75 for corking and opening your bottle of wine, which means that this better be a really good bottle of wine. You're not going to bring $2 chuck and pay $50 to have that bottle of wine opened up. You want to make sure it's a great bottle of wine. So you've checked the wine list, you've checked the regulation, you called ahead and asked them and presented your bottle to the som. They're going to take care of everything from there. What I like to do, and this is a pro tip on bringing a bottle of wine to the restaurant, if you have a special bottle of wine, you got to remember that the sommeliers are wine fanatics as well. They love great wine. It's why they're in the profession. So what I'll do is I'll say, look, why don't you take a little taste of that wine for yourself? So they'll pour a small taste, they'll bring it in the back usually because they don't want to do it on the floor, and they'll taste the wine. If it's an epic wine, a special wine that they've never had, sometimes that corking fee disappears from your bill magically. I've had that happen more often than not. So you may want to try that next time you bring a bottle. So if you have a special event and a special bottle, just follow those rules and bring it on down and have yourself a great time.